Trump launches a monumental $100 billion Stargate AI venture with some tech companies, including Oracle, SoftBank, and OpenAI. And of course, this wants me to show all the ads. We'll just tell you what it is. It starts with a $100 billion investment. It can scale up to a $500 billion investment, and that is going to impact a lot of our favorite stocks, including NVIDIA, Broadcom, Qualcomm, Vertiv, possibly even Supermicro Computer. I'll be a little more careful on that last one, but they do provide infrastructure for data centers, for HPC data centers. And that's basically where we're going to be going back into the picks and shovels of AI with this investment, this government-backed investment here for AI plays. So get those on your radar. They are already running up, especially the big boys like NVIDIA and Broadcom. Those are already on their way. Another thing I want to mention is I've been seeing a lot of big XRP headlines. I want people to be careful with these. Don't get sucked in. Do not drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not saying not to be bullish on this one, but when you see headlines like this came out in November of last year, but BlackRock's $9 trillion move into XRP. That's all of their capital. They're not going to move all of their capital into one thing. That's insane. Obviously, that is garbage. And of course, now this came out. When was this? This came out a little bit before that, yeah. So there's like fake, like there's so I don't even know why this headline came up when I decided to search this specific headline here that I was seeing some videos and ads about this morning. So like lots of misinformation out there, lots of just people trying to get you super duper excited about crypto projects and stuff. I'm not saying XRP isn't going to do well. I'm not saying that it's a scam or anything like that. Not saying any of those things. I'm simply saying don't out-bull the bull. Don't get so bullish that you get excited beyond all reason and invest unwisely. I'm just saying invest wisely in things. Investigate things thoroughly. If someone tells you something that's too good to be true, it probably is, especially in the crypto space, okay? Especially in the crypto space, all right? I did read, and this one was confirmed, that there is an attempt anyways to do a meme coin ETF that would include Trump coin, Dogecoin, and a couple of others. So that was interesting to see. I don't think I'd be buying that specifically, but you know what? It's something that may or may not exist. I think that's something that it's going to be on the table. I don't know if it'll actually happen or not, though. All right, anyways. Away from the news, let's look at some charts here. So Bitcoin is holding up above that $102,500 level. That is excellent. The longer it's hanging out up here, the better. I know I've got so much stuff on this chart. Let me just go ahead and boop. So we got out of that descending channel and now we're hanging out above it. The longer we hang out here, this is actually not so bad. We're looking at something of a bull flag. It's one of the uglier ones I've seen in a while, but it is still a bull flag. Now, if we go to the bottom of this thing, if we go to the bottom of this thing and we do that, what is going on here, computer? If we go to the bottom of this thing and we go like this, boom, that would be the pole, and the flag starts about right in this area. It could go a little lower, but we're looking at upwards of $120,000 off of that bull flag, which is also coming out of this double bottom here, bottom and a bottom there. And as long as we are above that, we have room up to there. Now, if we go turn the drawings back on and we look at the fibs, if we can close above this fib here, if we can get a closure above this fib here, which is at like the $109,000 range, if we can get that, well, then we're opened up to the next level of the fib, which is up in the $170-ish thousand range, between $170,000 and $180,000 for Bitcoin. So that'd be very, very exciting for Bitcoin, and that would do exceptionally well for a lot of our picks on this channel, such as CleanSpark, Mara, Bit Digital, well, less on Bit Digital, IRN, and a few others. All right, and MicroStrategy as well. You can see the miners aren't doing, it's a mixed bag today. Most are a little bit down, some are up here. IRN was up a little bit earlier in pre-market after being down. Due to that ATM. I don't know why this thing keeps loading over and over again. It's frustrating. Nothing too exciting going on today. The biggest thing is the AI plays. We're watching those very carefully. You can see here NVIDIA is already up to almost 3%. Oh, it just switched over. 3.3% for ARM. Qualcomm's up almost 1%. AMD up a little over 0.5%. AVGO up 2.23%. The AI plays are really going to be where it's at today. Look at this Vertiv up 5.42%. If you got in to Vertiv when I first mentioned it back here in the 80s. I mentioned this thing first off in the 80s, like all the way back here in September of last year. You'd be looking at almost just since last September if you got into this when I started talking about it. I am still looking at ACMR. They do cleaning and shipping products for semiconductors. That could also be a big important aspect of this. One I do want to look at right now is SMCI before I close up here for the day. This one's going to be a quick one. SMCI. Now, I don't necessarily trust this company. It's still being investigated. There's still some things going on in the background that I don't necessarily trust. But they do provide infrastructure for HPC data centers, and as you can see, they are up 4% today. If they can get out of this slump here, they are above the 50-day moving average, so that is good. They could potentially find themselves back up in the 50s and 60s if they get some contracts related to this brand new venture between the government, Oracle, SoftBank, and OpenAI. So that's going to be very exciting. Palantir is doing very well already this morning. Zscaler, I wonder if, how PanW is doing. PanW up 1.3%. Yeah. Oh, Tem. Tem is another AI play. Nancy Pelosi related AI play. That's up 4.6%. Today, she bought this like a couple days ago, and people are very, very excited about that. It's AI and healthcare combination. Tempus AI. So that's one to look at. And of course, nothing I say is financial advice or a suggestion to buy, sell, or hold any asset whatsoever. It's just the things that I'm looking at and what I'm seeing in the charts and the news of late. Anyways, is there anything to talk? The internet is so slow lately. Anyways, you can see, Iron's crawling up again today. Cypher up a little bit. CleanSpark constantly dropping off, which makes no sense since they are one of the most efficient miners. They're one of the biggest miners. They really need to get it together. Oh no, my internet just kicked in again after being off, I guess. It's up, CleanSpark up a teeny tiny bit, but not keeping up with its peers today. That's a little bit upsetting. Look at Can. It gave back most of that earnings from most of the gains from yesterday that I mentioned when it was up like 28% or something pre-market. This is why you really got to be up for the pre-market. Anyways, I gave most of that back, but it is still kind of climbing up from there. MicroStrategy not doing so hot today, even though Bitcoin I guess is down, and it's in line with that, so that's not too concerning currently right now. Anyways, yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check out the Trade Cave store, link in the description, as well as the channel bio, and have a profitable day.